I'm scared. Howdy, everybody. So, welcome to another edition of Sky Harbor Live. Slavin is here, and I have Eve with me.
Hello.
Howdy, everybody. So, let's figure out what we can do. We'll be live for like an hour tonight. So, I'll hop on and off the mic. So, I gotta be able to work the camera. So, I'm gonna move this little thing here. Yeah, we didn't screw it up. So let's see. Hopefully our internet is not a jerk tonight and we can actually do our job. Eve has Taco Bell in her car. It's gonna be delicious.
It's getting nice and lukewarm. As if it didn't come out lukewarm.
The thing with Taco Bell, you never know what you're gonna get after you eat it. You're either going to be solid or not. I'm sorry, Eve.
My entire life flashed before my eyes just now. What is he going to say?
Eve and I could easily get canceled.
Easily. I'm gonna start changing my name or something.
Recruiter lady.
Yeah, recruiter lady.
Talent acquisition lady.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Todd. Hi, Lucille. Lucille, I'm gonna give you a membership. I gotta figure out how to do that. So, all right, let's see some stuff going on. So we are looking at Southwest. How much did they have to pay for the fiasco? Did you find out? For like December, like all the stuff.
I know they paid their pilots a significant portion because of what they went through.
So you can tell my camera is deciding. Oh yeah, I have a facial focus on there. So we're actually using our night camera, so we can actually look at the most random stuff in there. It's kind of hard for me to like move around with this microphone. It's an empty plane tonight. Slav needs a moderator. Apparently I need a moderator, Eve.
Oh. We have Kate here. She's a mod.
No, just in person,
so
okay. I don't get fired or canceled. All right, guys, let's see if I can do something very quickly. Let me pop on the time-lapse thing so I can move my camera a little bit closer. All right, how do I do this? That is like the number one thing I say on the stream.
How do I do this?
Yeah, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Why am I
You're probably just jogging your own memory.
I'm old. Yay! Time lapses. Alright, cool. Forgot my computer is touchscreen. Alright, we're back. I should be able to actually move now. So, how's your day been, Eve?
My day's been good. I worked and then I got a massage, so that really helped because my neck was killing me.
You try not having your neck kill you?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny? Certain body parts can literally kill you. I just sit at a desk a lot, so it's not the greatest.
Well, if it helps you, I stared at a screen all day today and I was editing videos and I was losing my mind. So we have a Southwest taking off. Hopefully we can actually full focus on it.
Wow.
Probably need to be off mic so I can actually focus on camera operating. So right now I have like a leash, literally and figuratively.
It's really nice. That was a really nice takeoff. It was just like climbing so effortlessly. Sometimes I like to think the cold weather makes the planes fly better. Maybe there's a little bit of science to that.
The only science that makes planes fly, according to John and Martha King, is money.
I think I've seen that episode, actually.
I've seen so many. It's funny, whenever I talk to pilots, like, where'd you do your ground stuff? It's like John and Martha King
That's
University.
That's what I did.
Honestly,
I turned out okay.
Yeah. It's fun, honestly. I have it set up on my iPad, and I think I'm like halfway through the lessons. I was like, I don't got time for this.
Honestly, Slavin, you need to watch them because they're starting to replace the videos as things change, and John and Martha one of these days are just not going to be on the tapes anymore, which is kind of sad.
They're awesome. I guess they're celebrities. Every time they're in Oshkosh, a bunch of people actually go and get autographs.
That's going to be me when I go to Oshkosh this year.
Are you going this year?
I'm going to try. I'll just like tag along. If I don't get invited, I'll still go.
We should plan a trip. I actually want to go.
forget. It's in, I don't know where. Have you seen like the flight aware pictures of like during Oshkosh? There's just like thousands of planes around, and it's like, yeah, try doing a departure and arrival.
Well, do you
right
see?
here.
Do you see like the landing procedures they have, like with the whatchamacallit? How they have all those the little dots, like the color dots.
I think I know what you're talking about.
If you want to watch something really hilarious, just go watch Oshkosh landings.
Okay.
They're crazy.
Cold air is denser. He's right. He's right about
So
that.
I guess cold air is denser. Correct, sir.
And the speed of sound also fluctuates depending on the temperature.
That's typically what happens. Well, remember a few years ago, okay, this is kind of like a really sad story. Remember the guy in Scottsdale that took his Piper with a bunch of people and he was under the influence of drugs and they crashed the TPC?
Yes.
And it was crazy.
It was my second week of flight training when that happened.
Yeah, it was
and I was
crazy.
so scared.
No, what was crazy about it is, so like I guess the mother of one of the victims was actually trying to reach her daughter and she couldn't reach her. She was trying to tell her not to get on the flight.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's like, okay, I understand. Maybe if the air was dense, maybe you could have taken off. But you know how it is in Arizona. It's like, what, 104?
No, this was a weight and balance problem.
Yeah. There was like 6 people in a single engine plane.
I think the drugs had something to do with it too.
He was taking the sugary stuff.
Oh, like from flight?
Yeah. So we're kind of looking at some ground action.
Hey, Tony.
So what got you into flight, Eve?
Ooh, that's a good question. You know, they say like if you ask a pilot what got them into flying, you're gonna hear a love story. Mine's kind of like that, but not like too cringe. So I worked at a church for a while, and I was a musician, and they wanted us to go to a mission trip and play music over there. So I did, and we flew a Piper Saratoga, and on the way back, they like let me kind of, when I say they, I mean like one guy, I don't know why I said they, but he let me fly for like 20 seconds. And in that moment when I touched the yoke, like everything made sense. And it was really scary because I had already kind of committed to a different career, so I was like really terrified to love something so much like that. And then it kind of sat in the back of my mind for 2 years before I finally pulled the plug and just left my job, left everything I knew, and was like, we're going to go back to school and we're going to learn how to fly. So it was definitely pushing all your chips in the center of the board, but it was worth it.
Honestly, that's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to take a leap of faith. Like once you do it, as crazy as it sounds, the big man upstairs knows what's right for you. Like it's wild.
And during that season, I had changed most of my passwords to step by step. I mean, they're not that anymore. Don't go hacking my life. But
I'm gonna hack you.
because I wanted to like constantly remind myself that this journey was going to be step by step, so I made it my passwords.
What's your email and what's your mom's maiden
Oh,
last?
Yeah, Tony, I'm a pilot. I have my commercial certificates, and I just need 640 hours before I am eligible to go to the airlines.
And I have like 30 hours.
Hey, it's better than zero. It's
Well,
always
honestly,
better than zero.
It's been so long, I'll be honest, like I would actually have to probably train everything because I'd be very scared.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, that's cool that you kind of had to make that leap of faith.
well, you can actually pop.
Oh, let me do that.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, we're talking about this comment right here.
So
That's awesome.
United Aviate, I think, just recently graduated a lot of their pilots out of Goodyear. I
Oh.
saw a few of them.
Is this Intel?
Huh?
Is this Intel?
No, they graduated. I saw it on their Instagram. And
What does gifted memberships mean?
so Tony just gifted memberships. Uh-oh. And
That's
my computer is now deciding to freak out
Oh,
because
that wasn't good.
Thank you, Tony. So yeah, they graduated 51 people according to Kate.
Wow.
So that's awesome. Yeah, honestly, like for me, it's just kind of been rough for me trying to get the whole flying thing down because Like when my mom had to have a big surgery, so I ended up having to dish out some money because insurance, you know how insurance works in the US. Family is the most important thing to me, so my family is number one, and then eventually I'll get it. I'm a big nerd. I used to ask so many questions. My flight instructor would always just shake his head. Like the pre-flights, he goes, I've never seen somebody. I'm like, dude, if I'm getting in that plane, I want to make sure everything works.
Yeah, Slavin, I won't let you give up. I'll be here to bug you about getting your license.
Eve's gonna like hunt me down. I'll wake up and then she'll be like, fly.
Good idea. I'll remember that one.
Slash my tires.
Yeah, Kate, that's interesting. I met a couple of those people from the United Aviate program a couple of months ago. They had this bowling event downtown. I don't know if anyone's been to Bolero. I think that's what it was called. I don't know. I'm probably saying the wrong thing, but it was like right in the heart of Phoenix. Bowling gets a lot like a bad rep, but it's actually really fun. It's kind of quiet tonight. I don't really see a lot of departures.
Not much, but honestly, I actually dig the ground action. Like, look at this shot. This is actually kind of nice.
I love that.
Especially being able to see, like, this camera that we're using is like really good in low light.
There's something about the way the taxiway lights and stuff like match with Southwest's color scheme so well. It's like they almost did it on purpose.
Oh yeah. I think they're slowly starting to phase out some of the like special livery 700s and replacing it with the Maxes. So I know Nevada 1 got scrapped, and then now they're gonna be repainting it, and we've been lucky enough to be getting them here.
So the Nevada 1 was a 7.3 what? What was the model?
I think it was a 700 or 800. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, those are pretty old.
Huh?
Those are kind of old. Those are like early 2000s, late 90s, I think. But
he goes, I'll be closer to Slav.
sorry, just like.
Yeah. Okay, the Southwest is getting ready to leave. But you can see kind of a very quiet night here. We have a little, I don't understand why my camera decides not to like focusing. We have a little CRJ. I actually found out a lot of the old 145s and 135s are stored in Pinal Air Park. One of my friends sent me a photo, and it's like all the old planes are just chilling there. I was like, dang. I think a lot of airlines are starting to retire to 717 as well. Remember those things?
Wow, I thought those were already gone.
No, I think Qantas still has a few of them.
Okay.
And they're retiring them. So Alex says, I have a third interview with American Airlines. Dude, you got this, man. Or ma'am.
What kind of job are you looking for, Alex?
I say, nice, Alex. I'm going to be the poop truck driver. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Actually, that's actually a senior position.
Wow.
We were talking to somebody. I guess they only do like 4 flights a day. Okay, Southwest is taxiing, and then we're going to take a look at where everything is going to be going. A lot of taxiing action. MD1. He's going to be a pilot. Oh, nice, dude.
Whoa, that's awesome.
You got this, dude. Tony wants to be a purple poop truck driver.
Tony, that'd be such a swerve if they got back to you and they're like, sad news, we're painting it yellow. Are you going to be okay with that?
Mellow yellow. Oh, they're discontinuing mellow yellow. Did you hear?
No.
Yeah, they actually are.
I don't think I've ever had that.
That's not very good. Uh-oh, internet issues. We got it.
Because of this stream, I know what UFC Airlines is, and I was able to make somebody laugh in the seat next to me on one of my flights when I said, "Oh, there's UFC."
We're gonna. Perfect. Alrighty, we are reconnected. We're running through my phone. Honestly, my least favorite part about flight, like when I was flying to Australia and I was actually stuck between 2 very obese people, and they weren't wearing deodorant, so it's like every time they're like adjusting the AC vents, I got a full whiff of the flavors underneath their underarms, and I like literally wanted to cry that day. But I got to fly in a Dreamliner, and then I found out like a few weeks later they were grounded because of their battery fires. You know.
Oh, that's comforting. Fires in the air. Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna get some departures very soon. We have some Frontiers action over there. Ew, the flavors. And Tony just noticed the poop truck emoji.
You made a poop truck emoji?
Yeah, I made emojis. If you remember.
I'm not a member. Can you try to recruit me into membership?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poop truck emoji. Now everyone is doing it.
What's that sound?
Every time I hear it, honestly,
It sounds like aliens.
No, whenever I'm plane spotting and you hear planes pull up, you're like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
And then you're like, "Oh man." So we're having fun. Let's see. Did it stabilize? Yeah, I think it's stabilized right now.
Honestly, what's the cool part about being a member?
You get early. You get early videos. I usually post like sometimes member streams. I'll do that. So just little things here and there. And then once we get a store going, you guys will actually get priority. Like you'll get some percentages off of.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna focus on some planes taking off right now. So you can chat with the chat.
Hello,
I'll be
chat.
back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's either feast or famine. Either we have a lot of departures or we have like nothing. Haven't really seen too many landings yet either.
What's
It's because they land so far down on the runway. It's like
Yeah.
kind of missing part of the action too.
Yeah, honestly, if they were taking off on this side, we usually try and get the red engines. Like we've actually caught them. Like that is my mission. I want to actually get like one of them when it's like fully like glowing red. All right, Frontier. Did you ever notice how steep their takeoffs are?
Frontier?
Yeah, like dude, they literally like have the steepest takeoffs.
I'm gonna pay attention.
Kate, how do I get my comments on the screen? There you go. I got it for you. You know, I'm a giver. What is on the Frontier tail? That is a good question. My good answer.
That was a good answer. I have
Good
a question.
My name is Matt. I don't know why I said that. I think one time I was live with one of the other people and we sound like we were in drugs. It's Marshall the ring-tailed cat. It looks like a raccoon, but it's apparently a ring-tailed cat.
Scott says there's 17 Southwest departures after 7 p.m. Well, that's in like 2 minutes. It's not bad.
I'm so shaky. Yeah, he is right. Look at all the Southwest that are getting
Wow.
ready to leave.
I wonder where some of these are headed to.
Huh?
I wonder where some of these are headed to.
Texas.
I thought it was crazy. I was trying to get a Southwest flight the other day and they fly up until like midnight. I don't know. I feel like not a lot of airlines are willing to do a bunch of that.
Eve, are
Oh.
going to be a pilot for Southwest Airlines.
I used to want to be a pilot for Southwest so bad when I was in private training. My buddy actually, he's a captain and he got me on the plane, like sitting in the flight deck while they were doing the pre-flight. And I got to sit in the pilot lounge and everything. And then when the plane pushed back, he was like, okay, bye, have fun. And I had to walk back to my car. It was like immediate letdown. You go from something so cool. No, I don't know. I think I'm going to go to American.
Eve's going to fly for Spirit so she can fight people.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to fight people. I'd actually be so scared to fight someone, not gonna lie. Southwest is a party though. I know a couple captains and they're just like these guys in their 50s and they're just so interesting and fun to talk to. So. UFC. UFC.
I'm probably going to end up getting sued by the UFC for.
Well, they don't know what we mean. It's just a bunch of letters at this point. We could be making up that for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that. That is all red inside.
Wow.
It's like all red interior.
Oh, that's crazy. They look like little rotisserie chickens.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, wow. I would actually not mind that at all if I was sitting in red.
That's kind of freaky. Just imagine if you're superstitious, like, get on this plane, everything is red. It just symbolizes pure evil.
This is a flight to hell. Are you ready?
Oh, we're going to Tucson?
Oh my gosh.
What, Jaden? What is the question?
Yeah, Southwest is a little bit heavy on the taxi speed sometimes. They got places to go, man. They got bags to lose. Sorry, too soon.
So, guess who's not working for Southwest?
Choose the red pill or blue pill. Yeah. All right, Jaden's question is, he might be at the airport. Oh, I'm sorry. He or she might be at the airport tomorrow at 5 o'clock to plane spot. Mind if I join you if they'll be there? Okay.
If I'm live, he can join me, but I don't know if I will be live tomorrow.
This is an interesting question. When the doors are closing on the plane, what is on your mind?
What comes to my mind? I just say a prayer and I'm like, please God, let me take off and land safely. I literally do pray, which is crazy.
I actually do pray too. I used to pray before every training flight that I ever took. But to me, I could pray in the car on my way to flying and it counted. So.
And he says he prays too.
Also, when the doors close, I like to hear the sound of it and make sure that it sounds normal.
What if you're in an Airbus and it goes woo woo and starts like coughing or like Airbus is ridiculous.
Airbus, I cringe. I hope I don't have to fly Airbus. I probably will. There's like a 70% chance that I'll end up flying Airbus.
I call it the scare bus.
The scare bus.
Yeah, if I'm live, dude, come find me.
Regional. Probably go to Envoy.
Dude, there literally is no action right
I know. The way we're facing, usually I see every single jet bridge full.
Airbus.
Oh gosh.
Retard. Why did they say that?
Because it's a verb.
And then somebody goes, Jaden.
Well, Boeing has Betty. I know. Betty has a full name, but I'm not going to say the full name.
What would make you choose Envoy?
Well, they're leading the way in pilot pay. When you're new and you start out with flying, sometimes what kind of planes you guys got? How big can I fly? You know, that kind of stuff. But the more seasoned you are as a pilot is how miserable do I have to be? And if that equates to not very miserable, we'll do it. I'm not too jaded yet. Envoy's a good company. They really take care of their people. And there's the security there as they're a wholly owned regional by American. I don't think American's going down anytime soon.
I'm not very good at tracking with this tripod.
Well, it's cool that you're interested in aviation because you'll never be bored if you study aviation. could be a dispatcher, ATC, whatever you want to do. It's just you're never going to be bored.
And you will not have money for anything else to get you in trouble.
Oh, you're jaded, aren't you? You've already decided. Don't listen to him.
Listen to me.
He just flies drones.
Let's go skateboard. Would you guys like to see me fly a drone over the runway?
Would you like to see Slava get hauled away in handcuffs?
Yes.
Live stream.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Gosh.
All right, I need to be PG. I'm sorry, guys. Forgive me.
Delta Connection, United Express, yeah.
Look at that shot.
It's a good shot. Where Slavin's pointed the camera, there's some really good coffee shops over there. Some good restaurants too. They spent a lot of money on that new side of the terminal. I think it's D terminal, or Gates or something. Yeah, if you're gonna go to the airport to meet anyone, and you always bring people, friends, parent, others. That's good.
Somebody's going to be taxiing out. I don't understand what that means, Stratos.
What's a Stratus?
I don't know. Well, I think we're older, so we don't understand. I don't understand.
Are we too old or too young?
We're young at heart.
Stratus? Huh.
I think I'm young, but then I realized.
I'll have to Google it, but my fingers are frozen.
Yeah, it's freaking cold.
It's 55.
Oh, Stratotanker.
Oh, Stratos. I love Stratotankers. I used to want to join the National Guard.
And why didn't you?
I don't know. I go back and forth. I told myself I wouldn't ever think about it again, but once in a while I think about it. I think it's because you sign a 10-year contract. Kind of freaks me out.
So you guys understand those are the Stratotankers we're talking about. 10 years Army.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, Tony.
Got another pushback. Beautiful.
We have a pushback.
That was a wonderful shot.
Huh?
That was a wonderful shot. Just the way the headlights were like shining on the pilots. That's cool. I think I saw someone say Chinook.
Huh? Yeah, we're not gonna.
Chinooks are cool. I have a lot of respect for those.
Dude, there's a lot of. Look at that. The air traffic up there. That's like really random. What the hell is that? Is that the Phoenix Lights?
No, that's just other planes that are coming from the southwest. Gosh, if it's the Phoenix Lights, oh no.
So the best livery is Spirit. No, I like Frontier. I like their animals. What do you guys think? This is almost like a podcast. We're talking airplanes. Have you tried elk meat? Or DMT?
Oh my gosh. Use our discount code.
Use our discount code, bro. I don't know.
Just bro, just the 3-letter discount code. And the O is actually a 0. Don't forget. That's a really that's almost like a trick question. Speaking of Alaska, I know one of my friends thinks that the picture on the back of Alaska is Justin Bieber. It's not. There's a Hawaiian. Oh, there she is. Shoot. Well, Hawaiian kind of just stuck in there just now. Weren't able to quite get a shot of it. They have a light on the tail, and it's like this pretty little Hawaiian lady. She's got a big flower in her hair. Hibiscus.
So Robbie the Spotter tunes in every time. Loves the hosts. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. If you guys would like to contribute to our hot chocolate fund, you're more than welcome to. I think we're both frozen.
It's a little cold. It's not as cold as my food in the car. I should probably eat that at some point. Yeah. It's just such a nice night. Well, besides the wind.
Hey, look what we have over there.
UFC.
We have the banana plane.
Hi, Marley. Banner was, yeah. Oops. I'm still trying to get used to this feature. It's really cool to be able to display y'all's comments.
I could get like one of those old-fashioned like phone lenses.
Oh, Tony, thank you. That's cool.
Man, Tony just keeps giving away memberships. Thanks, Tony. Tony, that's enough, dude. Like, thank you for helping us out, but like, come on, man. Tony, I'm yelling at you right now. Stop. Alright, my nose is already running.
Yeah.
Don't get a cold.
I don't know what I would do without my Columbia jacket. Probably be wearing a Patagonia jacket.
I have a jacket that I bought at Target for like $10. And then I have like 2 expensive jackets that I'm not allowed to wear out here because of stuff.
There's cameras everywhere on this parking garage. This chat is all mods right now. Well, hey, sometimes it just works out that way.
There's the blue lights in there.
Good question, Tony. Once JetBlue and Spirit merge, what do you think the new name will be? Spirit Blue or Spirit Blue? That's a good question.
They're gonna be called Jet Yellow. I don't know. I think
Spirit Jet.
Spirit Jet.
Spirit Jet.
What about Spice Jet? Isn't that like an Indian company?
No.
Spice Jet? Australian?
I've never heard of that in my life.
They have Spice Jet. Come on.
Jet Green. Maybe.
Makes sense if they kept like JetBlue for like international stuff, and then maybe Spirit for like more of the domestic, and then just hire.
They should vote and see like which name is cooler. And then the whole world has to participate. No. Pretty sure that was already announced.
Yeah, it was announced. It was a hostile takeover. I left Frontier on red.
Grasp the spirit of Frontier. Well, Tony, that's interesting. If I had an airline, what would I name it? It's like, I don't know. I think all the good names have been taken. We had Northwest, Southwest. I feel like, in terms of cardinal directions, that's it for airline names.
That Southwest looks so good against the black light.
Yeah. We're finally starting to see what all the Phoenix lights actually were. They were just planes on approach. It's getting really busy. Got a lot of planes holding short of the runway, ready to cross the active runway. 2 American flights.
All right, guys, if you guys would like, you could purchase some Herbalife from this channel. It'll help you enrich our Ponzi scheme overlords.
No thanks.
ERB is a legend. There's an entire group of people that likes to watch airplanes. And yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Oh.
No way.
Is it what I think it is?
It's an MD.
We've just spotted a very beautiful thing. Very beautiful thing indeed.
Just landed.
Thank you, Marley.
Dang. You guys are like Oprah. You get a membership. You get a membership. And then I get a lawsuit. No. Was Oprah ever
Always so
sued?
impressed at how timely FedEx is. Definitely not British Airways.
The world on time. That's their motto. We gotta watch this MD go through.
Of course. We're gonna get a photo.
Okay, we're gonna film some takeoffs now.
Okay, they just took off a little late. Sun Country. What? We just saw a long takeoff roll, no big deal. Not anything out of standard, but you know. Are those heart emojis? Bunch of hearts for the MD-11. I'm
So
all for
up
it.
next is the Alaska Airlines is going to Anchorage. I'm freaking terrible tonight.
Smiling Lincoln off to Anchorage. Is it really Lincoln?
Maybe.
Is it Justin Bieber?
Yes, it came from Louisville. All right, how do I do this? Let's figure out. Can I gift a membership to somebody? I'm going to gift that membership to Eve.
Oh, why? Thank you.
And I'm going to rescind it.
Oh no.
Right on the screen.
Oh, your favorite.
Is it Trevor?
What's going on? I'm scared.
Is it Trevor?
Well, we just got a car pull up just now, an operations truck. It's exciting. Southwest turning onto the taxiway here. I'm excited to see what the membership's about. I've been really busy with work lately. I haven't really been able to tune in as much. I think if you have a membership, you get the emojis.
That was my friend Trevor.
What's up?
Some of his coworkers.
Oh.
Huh?
It's a Super Bowl party coming up.
Can we even use that word on here?
Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
Hide,
the
hide.
big game. Hide the big game.
The big game.
The big game.
That's true. YouTube's like, that's it, you're done.
I can actually probably hook up my gimbal and we can actually just chill in the car and film.
Superb owl party. I'm sorry, I'm just being kind of dumb, but that's very funny. Superb.
Yeah, the owls are superb.
So many owls, such little time.
The owls from the Kansas City or the 49er state.
The 49er state.
And Todd gave us $20 for chocolate. I'm going to use that money to buy us hot chocolate. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys.
You're right, the Frontier planes do climb.
So do you like how I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to like make everything happen?
Would you like me to help you, like tell you what planes are coming up?
Possibly. It's fine. This is our first attempt of doing this together.
Right.
And we haven't gotten canceled yet.
I don't know, when that operations truck rolled up, I was like,
Huh? Nah, it's okay.
it's okay, we just got friends.
We have friends in operations that torment us. Trevor? Landing over there.
I don't think my fingers are that frozen. I'm getting my phone out. Imagine if we had the live ATC audio right now, we would be so scatterbrained. There's just so much going on.
Somebody wants me to find the poop truck. Let's do this. And the Southwest is going in Southwest Mach 10.
Yeah. It is actually just sped up a little bit just now too. Like, you want to see fast? I'll show you fast.
So it says Slav and Eve are perfect. Aw, shucks. We're gonna get canceled one day.
Yeah, it's happening.
So welcome everybody.
Is this what you use? Or is that too lame?
Huh? Oh.
Mm.
Eve, I just work here. I don't even work here. Settings. I'm on camera duty, guys. So I have a friend who's ATC and she says that she's about to quit.
Oh,
Tough job, man.
so tough.
Eve, I just work here.
That's exactly what you said. I hope one day I get to see the inside of Phoenix Tricon. That'd be so cool. Well, for all those who have B-Reel, notification just went off. I'm curious to see who's landing next too.
Alright, we have something taken off.
The Southwest? Possibly the one on the way to Kansas City. Not sure.
I need to establish this tripod in a better position.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was on its way to Oklahoma City. I must not be using the right app. Wouldn't have been the first
You can
time.
actually zoom in on all the people in there.
Catch someone yawning.
You catch the pilot vaping.
Oh my gosh. That's the funniest thing. I think it's because there's less traffic. I know that's how they fly over the Atlantic. There's less traffic.
Doesn't have to do like with landing fees too, or is it different landing
I
fees?
don't know.
All I know is when UPS had their 747 here, that thing broke down and they couldn't take off. Shame. So we're gonna have a UPS A300 going to our Ontario, and then we have Southwest 2776 headed to San Antonio, home of the San Antonio Spurs, ever winning franchise. But they're gonna hit a terrible spell.
Oh, finally, I'm not the only one that thinks that Slavin says Ontario differently. That's okay, because I say sorry instead of sorry. Tony, when you're saying short, what are you talking about? Is that like...
It's a little short. It's the short 350 or whatever it is.
Oh.
I think that's it.
Oh. No, I'm not Canadian. My mom is from Minnesota. And she's
That's it. That's a short.
No. Oh.
That's the plane we hate.
I didn't even see it. It's so far away.
That's a plane we love to hate.
Why do we love to hate it?
Looks like a freaking cow.
Because the wing struts are bigger than the wings themselves? Eve should fly it, yeah. I'm sure the ugliest planes are actually the most fun. There is a huge difference between Minnesota and Canada.
Somebody just sent me a message. I have no idea who it is. I'm terrible at saving numbers.
Minnesota is a great state. I would never, ever live there.
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know how to see the planes like you do.
You're not like me.
I'm using my phone with one finger like a baby boomer.
Hey. There are some people. Oh, that's A300. Yeah, it's getting kind of cold out here.
Yeah. It just dropped 2 more degrees.
So what's crazy is, did I ever tell my story when I went to Ontario?
I'm sorry, where?
So I was flying to California for a job, and then it was like a last minute thing. I was eating dinner, and they're like, "Hey, we need you in LA for the viaduct," because they were building it, so I need to do some drone stuff. They booked my hotel room in Canada, Ontario, Canada, and then my rent-a-car was in Ontario, Canada. I couldn't find a hotel, so I found this hotel in the ghetto, and when I got in there, like, I grabbed the remote, and it was all sticky, and then I laid down on the bed, and I like literally started getting itchy. I'm like,
You got itchy.
I went to Walmart, bought some towels, and I slept in the towels.
You walked to Walmart?
Yeah. I ended up, there was like a Walmart down the road. It was the most ghetto like hotel I've ever stayed at. Like, it was terrible. And then I had to drive to LA like the next morning, and I was stuck in traffic, and I drove like a Hyundai Elantra that was broken down. So it was a terrible trip.
I'm sure new cuss words were invented that day. I hope to not have a chaotic travel story like that, but I'm
like
sure...
I say, they're not cuss words, they're sentence enhancers.
Apparently my most memorable sentence enhancer is sorry.
What time is it?
7:36.
5 more minutes. That's a DHL.
I like DHL. I have respect for DHL. Respect. Oh wow, someone just photobombed. Yeah.
Well, that worked out, didn't it? That thing is moving fast over there.
What kind of plane is that?
It's a 767.
think DHL is on the far west part of the airport.
Cargo banana plane. The cargo banana plane, as they call it. Curse words or sentence enhancers? Yeah, it got really slow here. Look at this guy.
Wow. It's kind of an important job, not gonna lie.
I thought I was gonna like do a raid. That's why I pointed to.
Well, it's Southwest, you never know. It's a cool shot.
It's awesome. I like this. I actually like seeing the ground action.
Yeah.
So many people can film planes taking off, but when you get the ground action, look at the passengers.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's awesome.
Whenever I take off out of Phoenix as a passenger, I always get the window seat and I look outside and I look at the parking garage just in case y'all are filming.
Man, that was smooth. You see that?
I love that. Great framing.
Yeah, I thought he was just like dancing there. That's why I pointed to him. Alright, I'm getting really freaking cold. Yeah, the temperature seems to have dropped quite significantly.
Mhm.
Talented. Yes, Tony, very talented. Come on, guys, we can get more likes than that. We have 57 likes.
Just flood us with likes.
Flood us with the
I'm
likes.
so narcissistic. If I don't get likes, I'll be sad. Kidding.
Like us like you like the Kardashians.
You want me to sound like the Kardashians? Because I can make that happen.
No.
Okay.
We see what they do to their men.
Are we allowed to say that word on the stream?
We are.
We're gonna get sued.
They make all of their men go crazy. Lamar Odom, Kanye,
Bruce.
Caitlin. Stunning and brave.
Well, well, well. 50-50 shot, so.
Got stopped at security screen with the hot burrito in my carry-on.
Showed up bright red.
What was in
Oh.
that burrito, dude? Was it Filberto's? Oh, did you hear Filberto's has cowboy fries?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either, but it sounds terribly delicious.
I bet you it's like spicy.
We should go to Filberto's after this.
Oh boy.
Regrettable decisions.
Oh no. The only way to eat Filiberto's is in the car, in a parking lot, questioning your life's decisions. Speaking from experience. And then going into Safeway and meeting someone that you know and being like, hi. Well, if we see the Phenom 300, then we'll get a shot of it, but
Let's see if we can see it there. This has a tablet on the back, look. What are they watching? Are they watching cops?
I'm more of a Reno 911 girl myself.
There's a poop truck. It's a cargo truck. What is that? Phenom?
I believe so. We got the Phenom.
Whatever it is, it looks ugly and I can't film it. Let's key lime there. Man. I didn't set my camera up for live streaming, which I'm terrible at doing that.
trying to figure out where the phenom came from.
It's getting to, I think that's headed to Denver. So, all right, guys, let's get one more plane
I'm actually
in,
shaking. This is sad.
and we're actually going to be, we're kind of freezing up here, so it's going to be time for me to pack up. So let's see what we have taken off next, and then we'll probably call it a show. We kind of were just chatting, so it was kind of a random but fun show. But no, thank you all for contributing with the memberships and all that stuff. It means a lot to us. I'm trying to unlock my phone.
It's definitely a night for sharing memberships and gifting. I've never seen that much.
Let's see how I can do it. I'm so freaking cold right now.
It's pretty bad. You know what I'm interested in? I'm interested in calling METAR. Not like, it's hard to explain. Some of these weather stations at airports have phone numbers, which just continuously broadcast the weather.
Okay. Step 1, how do I buy a membership?
Exactly.
And yes, indeed. Thank you very much for your generous contribution. And does anyone know how much of a landing in Phoenix somebody's paying for all these poop trucks? Thanks, guys.
Stop it.
I'm trying to figure out how I can gift you guys memberships.
I want to know what the wind is.
0243 Zulu. Wind 030 at 09er.
It's not that fast. It's just because it's cold.
Alright, I think let's film the Southwest taking off or whatever's taking off, and we'll call it a
Another
night.
Southwest. Sorry, I'm kidding.
Oh my god,
Beggars can't be
I've
choosers.
never seen a Southwest take off in my life. So we have Southwest 625 going to Denver. So Zach says 33 degrees here in Connecticut. Oh, I have to do it on desktop. Wait a minute.
Oh gosh.
Wait here, tricksters. I got this. Why do I call you guys tricksters?
I'm getting photos from my parents in Hawaii. They don't look cold at all.
Parents are here. Haters be my motivators.
Oh, this internet's amazing.
Oh, this lovely
Best-
3 megabytes per second.
Wow. More of that, please.
So I can't do it on mobile. Thank you, guys. How do I do this? Okay.
Wow.
I only run the channel, but I don't know how to do anything else. Thanks, guys. Okay. How do I buy memberships?
Well, good thing it's really quiet right now. We're not missing out on anything.
I'll figure it out. I'll give you guys some memberships. So tomorrow when you guys wake up, there's going to be some memberships for you guys.
Slavin is Santa.
How do I gift memberships? Wait, but I'm already a member. How do I do this?
It's breaking Slavin right now.
I'm
It's
like,
just
my
breaking
brain
him.
hurts. Alright, I'm like not very smart today. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. The plane is about to line up. And that's our last plane for the evening.
Marley says it's random. If you gift it, it goes to whoever's in the chat.
I don't even know how to gift it.
I think you click on the dollar bill icon. That's what Tony's saying.
We'll figure it out before we leave. I am freaking cold, dude. So, alrighty, guys. So I would like to thank all you guys for joining us tonight. As always, fun to have you guys on. And just thank you for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks, Eve, for being my host for today. And okay, let's figure out how to gift membership. Oh, okay, I got it. Bye.
Verify your card. We don't need that.
Yeah.
Just Google being extra secure.
Thanks, Google, for being very secure. I don't even know which card I'm using.
Just start typing random numbers.
I don't
I'm sure
know.
nothing bad will happen if you do that.
I don't know how to do this. I don't have the card with me. We're gonna do PayPal.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's figure it out before I go off.
Oh, there it is.
Yay! I am like Oprah, guys. There you go.
There's the instructions after we didn't have that page up.
Thanks, guys. I think we're figuring it out. We're like Oprah. So, all right, guys. It was a pleasure having you guys chilling with us. We're actually literally chilling right now. So. But anyways, from all of us, be good people. Don't go to bed angry, and actually tell your loved ones you love them, because you never know. I've had friends go to bed angry, and their loved ones have passed away. So just don't be that guy. So thank you guys. Be good people, and see you on the next one. And special thanks to Eve for putting up with my stupidity and not getting hypothermia, hopefully. See you guys. Remember, we have a Discord. You guys can join it. Kate can post the link on there. I know it's kind of like a random stream. We were just chatting. But that's what it's kind of all about. Building a community. And selling Herbalife to you guys. Buy Herbalife, the #1 source of stealing your money. I'm going to get sued.
Yeah.
This is what you do. You buy a bunch of it, and you recruit 6 friends, and they recruit 6 friends. See you guys.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye, Jaqueen. Hey, anytime, Tony. We have a car auction video if you guys want. And let's see. I got to figure out how I can gift you membership. I got to add it on there. So see you guys. If you guys want, I'll sell Avon, or what is it, Mary Kay? I'm going to drive a pink Cadillac. I'm going to roll up.
I'm going to sit your head on the car.
I know. I'm like gigantic, and I always like hit my head on the car, and you guys can hear me like almost mincing and cursing words. But all right, guys. Later.